Hey junk journal friends, it's Patty from Tattered Treasures, and I'm here tonight to show you some projects that I've been working on. I'm really crazy for little folios lately, and I've been watching a lot of different YouTube videos, tutorials, and I want to show you what I made. So I think first I will take these away and we'll talk about this one first. Now this one I love. Well, I love the other ones too, but this I think is so adorable. I learned how to make it on Camellia Crafts Designs, and I'm sure you know who she is if you do junk journals and paper crafting, but I'll link it below. I'll link the video that I watched on this little folio. She makes such cute stuff. So it opens up like this, and it has the 3 pockets. It has a center pocket where these come out. Same here. I'll show you that in a minute. And on the back, you can either put more pockets or I decided to put belly bands. So let me go through the stuff now. First I'll show you what I made it out of. You make it out of one piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and let me show you the one I used. I used this one from Joann's. It's called Vintage Memories, and it just has the prettiest papers in it. I love these, the newspaper ads and book paper, dictionary paper, ledger paper. It's really pretty. So when these were buy one get one free, I bought a bunch. I think they're still on sale now for half price, so it's the same thing. But it's very pretty paper, and Joann's had that. Then, after I watched her tutorial, I used, to make this with the paper, to fill it up, I used tags from Carrie the Crafter, I think. I'll link him below too. And I used 2 different sets of tags. There's several pages in the sets, but this is just one page from each set that I have laying here, so I thought I'd show you. And the tags and the papers that he has is so beautiful on Etsy. I just love them. Look at the resolution and it's so gorgeous. I love them. I love them so much. I'm like, why even bother doing collage? These are so beautiful, and you could still sew around these and embellish them some more. So I really like these, so I decided to do a mixture of these in there. So I put a little Tim Holtz lady, which I thought really looked cute in there. And these are some of the small tags, the lacy ones. And then this is one of the other type. Now when she shows you how to make this, she shows 3 different options. You can just make 3 pockets like this, and then she did one cut on an angle like this, and then the other one I think was just cut straight up here. So I decided to do the angle one. I think I cut it a little bit lower than hers, and I thought I ruined it. But when it's closed, I think it looks good because you can still see all the layers behind. And this is just a little doily punch, a Martha Stewart doily punch, and a number from Pink Monarch. Or no, this is Tracy Fox. And so this is how it opens. I decided to put some coffee dyed doily glued down. A little vintage picture. Here's a big tag like that, the lacy ones. Coffee dye on the back. See how pretty that paper is? I love it. And this is one of the little tags. And this is just an index card, like one of the big giant ones, and I cut it in half. And I coffee dyed them and you know, used a punch on the corners, and I thought it made the perfect little journal card for here because it's nice and thin. You don't want anything too thick in here. So I put that in there, and then in the center there are pockets with more tags. I won't take them all the way out, but it has more tags in the center. Then I don't want to have to fiddle with them while I'm filming. And then on the back, I put another one of the big tags, and I made little belly bands instead of more pockets, because I really wanted to show off the paper a little bit more. And then here again, another little lacy tag and a piece of a coffee dyed index card. And that is it, and I think it is adorable. And they're nice and thin, so you can really fit them in. You know, you could put these in a journal, and they won't take up a lot of, they're pretty thin. So, and I really packed it full, and I just love this vintage lady. I think she makes the whole little folio thing, or whatever you call it. But that's the first one I made. Then I remembered I have punches. I watched on, I think it's Hermie Linda, how to make these little folders using the mini 8 punches. Now, when I first watched her do that several years ago, I have like 13 of these now. I went a little crazy. I think she had 1 or 2, and We Are Memory Keepers, they don't make those anymore. And when I watched that video and I saw her make these little folder pockets with the mini 8 punch, I wanted them. Then I find out they don't make them anymore, so I went on Mercari and eBay, and I managed to find 13 different ones that they made. So I'm really happy. I think I have them all. I think there's only one I don't have. But I checked recently, and Mercari has a couple, but eBay's full of them if you want to get some to make these. So you can always get them on eBay, or maybe even on your Facebook Marketplace. You just have to search for mini 8 punch. I know they also made a Lucky 8 punch, but that was a really big one. It was different. You have to search for mini 8. Anyway, here's some of the folders. I'll show you this gold one first. This is the paper I used for these folders, was the Vintage Memories from Joann's. And I used this string from Hobby Lobby, it's just crochet thread for the ties. And I think that these are just so stinking cute. I mean, how cute is this? Now, when you watch the video of how Hermie Linda's husband actually does the tutorial, how he makes them, they showed 3 different versions too, where you can do one with just a pad, one with just pockets, you know, or an angled pocket. But I wanted a little bit of each thing, so I decided to put the pad in mine and the pocket and a little tuck spot. And they even show a version where they glue it here and here, and you just have a pocket for a giant tag. But this is the way I like to make them. And I have some little tickets and tags in there. And I was going to staple or glue or sew this scrappy pad on here, but then I decided no, because this way the person can replace it with another scrappy pad when they use up this one if they wanted to. The other way, it wouldn't, you know, be useful once you write on all this paper. So I just put a few more little journal card and a little postcard, and I just think they are so stinking cute. And they're thin too. They don't, well, they're thicker than the other thing, I think, because of the paper pad. But how adorable are these? I mean, come on. Super duper cute. And then you just wind it around and tuck it. Tuck the string. Aren't they adorable? Here's another one. And for each one, I used a different punch. For this one, I used the, let's see here. I used, this one's called the Scallop. And then on this one, I used the Bracket. It's called Bracket. It's that design. And this would even be pretty to make envelopes. Look at how pretty it makes the edge of it would make the beautiful envelope. So I'm going to try to make up some more ideas using these, but I really love the folios so far. And here's this one. Another scrappy pad, tickets, some cards, and a tag. This paper is so pretty. And this sheet happened to have a little bit of pink in it with the neutrals. So I added a little ticket with some pink from Tsunami Rose. And I thought that really matched good. Then the next one, I love this one too. This is using this one. It's called a Flourish. And I just thought it went really good with the music paper. Almost looks like music notes. So that's this one. I really like the way it came out. So pretty. The little scrappy pad and tickets and tags. And this Flourish punch is just so pretty. I like them all. I have 13 different ones. I remember when I bought them a few years ago, my husband was a little bit upset. He was like, what are all those charges on eBay? And I was like, oh, I found something I like, and now I found out there's 13 different designs. And he's like, well, slow it down a little. I get like that. When I find something I like, I want the whole set. I don't know if you're like that, but I don't know why I can't just be satisfied with one or two. If I found out they make 12 of them, then I want all 12. Unless I really don't like something that has a bunch of them and I don't like them. Oops, bumped my camera. Then, of course, I wouldn't. But I loved each and every one of these doily punches. So, this one is using Flower, it's called. And it's a little different. It's just round on the edge, and then the flowers are punched on the inside like that. That's how that one looks. This is just coffee dyed scrappy papers. Tuck that in. And that's how that looks. I got these little paper clips on Amazon. I don't know if they're smaller than the Tim Holtz little mini paper clips because I've never had those. And I was going to order those, but then I saw a big container of these. So I just got these, and they work good. They hold stuff good. So I don't know the exact measurement of them, but I like them. And I think I showed you all of them, didn't I? Yeah, I showed you all of these. All of these. And this one. So I hope you liked seeing what I'm working on. And I have some other ideas. I'm working on coffee dyeing. That's why my fingers are all browned. Inks and coffee dyes. I'm coffee dyeing some file folders. And I'm going to make some altered file folders with little journals in them and some other stuff. And then I also watched a video on making little tiny mini folders for to put inside little junk journal pockets or whatever, or clip them in. So I'm working on those too. I've been coffee dyeing a lot of stuff made out of file folders. So I will be back to show you that when they're done, and I hope you liked what I'm working on, and you can check out the links below. See you later. Bye-bye.